Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. So if you sell t-shirts, sell wigs, sell bundles, sell clothes, whatever it is, this video is perfect for you. I'm going to show you guys how to make your own hang tags to really just kind of take up your presentation a notch. I'll have everything you need in the description box below. And if you like this video, you learned something new, give your girl a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. All right, so to begin our project, we're going to go over here. We're going to start off in Canva.com, and we're going to go over here to create a design, hit custom size, and I'm going to use the dimensions 2 by 3.5 just because I want to design mine in landscape. But if you, no, portrait. Yeah, I want to design mine in portrait, but if you want yours like landscape, then you can go ahead and do 3.5 by 2. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit create a design. And what I'm going to do is let's go over here to elements. So we go over to elements and I'm going to type in pink glitter. That is what I want my background to be. And I'm going to select photos. And I think I like, it's between these two. I'm going to right click it and hit set its background. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and hit the R on my keyboard so that this rectangle pops up. And I'm actually going to leave it like that, but I'm going to change the color to one of these pinks. Let me see. That actually looks pretty good. All right, awesome. So now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to stay under the elements and I'm going to type in texture. And I want graphics. And I like this. So what I'm going to do is just kind of extend it over the whole image. Move it over just a little bit. Change it, go up here to the top toolbar, change it to white. And I'm going to go up here to position and move it backwards. So bam, looks like that. So I'm going to highlight this rectangle right here and I'm going to lock it because when you start designing on top of it, you don't want it to move, right? So if I click this and I move around, it doesn't move. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit the R on my keyboard again to get another square, but I'm going to make this one smaller. Just kind of size it small. You could hit the R on your keyboard to do this, or you could go up here under elements and hit square or rectangle. And just pick from here if you want. I mean, you know what, that actually doesn't look bad, but okay. So I just have my rectangle right here. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Center it. And I'm going to change it to white. Let's duplicate this. Duplicate it again. And what I'm going to do is highlight all of this. And I'm going to go up here to position and hit tidy up. And this just makes like spaces out evenly for me, okay? So now what we're going to do is let me take this, move it down a little bit. Let's group it together. So like what you do to one, you do to all. If I wanted them to be bigger, smaller, etc., it'll do it all together. Let me go back to position and make sure it's centered and in the middle. Awesome. All right, so now I'm just going to hit the T on my keyboard so I can get a text box. And since I'm making these for like my t-shirt line, I'm going to type in, I'm going to do size And I don't want Open Sans as my font. I want Laura. And I could probably make it a little bit bigger than 12. 18 is cool. Right, so just kind of sit that on top of there. Duplicate that same text box and bring it down. And color the shirt. If I could spell. And then I'll just go ahead and duplicate this same text box as well. And hit style. Since I'll have two different type of shirts. Well, they'll say different things. Right? Like just look at that. Like, you see how we easily put this together just using shapes in Canva? Y'all, I love Canva so much. Canva is bae. You can also click the link in my description box to try Canva Pro for 30 days. Because I do have Canva Pro, but I do believe everything I used in this tutorial is a free feature. But yeah, Canva Pro is definitely worth it regardless. So I have this, and I just want to add just a little bit more to it. So I'm just going to duplicate this text box again. And I'm going to say, I love selfies. And change this text to white. And I'm going to go over here to the text box because I want some script. I'm going to say tag me. Just bring this down. Let's make it smaller a little bit. Center it. And let's change this to yellow. And let's make it neon. And I'm just using my brand colors for this design, you guys. So I would, suggest when you make this to stay with your brand colors. Bam. I love selfies. Tag me. Let's go over here back to elements. And let's get Instagram. The Instagram icon. Let me select everything. Make it a little bit smaller. And I do have mine zoomed in at 148%. So just put that up there like that. And take this, move it up here, because I don't want everything to seem like it's all bunched together. So I can just go ahead and take that up and copy this text box. And I'll just put my Instagram, which is jstewarts _ laboratory. On Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me. And I'm just going to make that smaller and make sure it's centered. And bam, y'all, we could actually just bring all of this down just a little bit. And make it a little bit bigger. I don't want it to be too big because when I do get these, I'm going to punch a hole in it, and I don't want it to be, anything to get cut off. So this is just like a super, pretty simple hang tag. You can make it as fancy or, as simple as you want, but I just kind of wanted to, give you guys the gist of it on how to design it. And I have several other tutorials in my J Stewart School of Craftology showing you different things that you can design for your business. So if you're interested in those, you definitely leave the link in the description box for you guys to get that class. I showed how to design business cards, thank you cards, invoices, so many other things that you can do in Canva for your business. So now that we have our design, we're just going to go ahead and save it as a PNG to your computer. And then we're going to go ahead, hit save, exit out of that. And you go ahead to officedepot.com. You'll go over here to services, marketing materials, business cards. Now, you can do a front and back design. Like, you can design this however you want, right? But if you want it the same day, they don't do front and back. It's just, one size, but you get 50 cards for $10. So this is the option that I selected. And we're going to do portrait because that is the size I did mine. Go ahead and hit upload design. And I'm just going to take my design and just, I guess I gotta hit my design. Hit that. Right, so they give you the guidelines, etc., etc., etc. Okay, continue. And just want to make sure all the important stuff is in between these lines right here. Hit card types, and you just go through the motions. Okay, I need them today. That. And you just go through and do what you need to do. And that is it, you guys. That is how we designed these cards. They turned out great. Absolutely loved them. And it just, really just kind of helps take your packaging up just a little bit. Once you go ahead and pick up your cards from Office Depot, you'll just take a hole puncher and punch a hole in it. Use these hang tags that I got from Amazon and just stick them in there. And you just attach it to your shirt and bam, bomb. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.